Hey guys, in today's chapter 4, lesson 2, set 1 and 2, the lesson is called polygons and congruence. The definition of polygon is a polygon is a connected set of at least 3 line segments in the same plane such that each segment intersects exactly 2 others, one at each endpoint. Very cool. And congruence means 2 triangles are congruent if there is a correspondence between the vertex, such that all of their corresponding sides and angles are equal. So in the front or the after or both, you guys will see how these 2 triangles in the book, they give us an example, and they are equal. So that means they are congruent. And this is a very cool thing. They showed us that right here. It's a bunny. There's points through 1 through 32, and the points are called vertex. And there's a shape of a duck, and they're exactly the same thing. You just have to twist the duck around, and if you want to see the duck on the bunny, you just twist that around. I thought that was very cool. They asked, there's a paper clip right here, and they are asking, is that congruent? Is that a polygon? It's very cool questions that are asking. And I looked at that first and I'm like, what are they, like, why do they want to bring that up? It's math. Then when you realize, you read the question and you find out the answer, it's much more meaningful than you think it is. Next, in a previous lesson, we had the origami duck, and now we have it back at it again. We were listing the points and seeing if it was congruent, either or. And for some of them, there was singular, and for some there were more, which I thought was very cool. There's this thing, what is it called? They called it an art gallery with. It's very cool. I don't know how to explain it, but in the photo you will see that it has a thing that way, a wall that way, that way, that way, that way. And it's very cool. They asked if a soldier wanted, or how many soldiers would you need to secure the perimeter? And I say 4 in each of the corners, like the outside square corners right here. And then the next thing we had is this. There was a puzzle that had points A through N, and there was colors yellow, green, red, and blue. It was very cool. They were asking us, what kind of polygons are they? Very cool. And then in set 2, there's, I think it's called, I have really hard troubles pronouncing it, but I think it's pronounced Tillichen pattern. It's a very cool pattern, as you guys can see. I just showed you kind of, but as I said earlier, you can see in front and the end. It was very cool. There's a hexagon. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's called a hexagon. I'm not very good. I think it's octagon. I'm not really sure. But anyway, it's octagon. Anyways, I think. But anyways, so the octagon shape kind of is called a convex. The concave is like the shape that goes like that and then like that. It's called a concave and a convex. It's very cool. The convex has more of an upward angle. The concave has more of a slope angle. It's a very cool thing. And we graphic. We made like our own graph, but I didn't have any graphing paper with me at the time, so I just used my little notebook, and we did the tracing the triangles. And then in the last part of our section, we had a rectangle that had 3. That had 3.5, 3.5, you could say. Oh, wow. Had, what is it called? Had 3.5 points or squares, whatever you want to call it. That was the area of our shape. It's very cool. And I looked at that and I said, oh wow, it's cut up into a thing, but it's a square, a whole square. Very cool. They asked, how many points are there? And as I said, it's 3.5. The area is 3.5 square units. And I thought it's very cool because it's an odd shape and you look at it and there's different angles. So they also asked us, what kind of angles are there and what do you think the degrees are? There was a 45-degree angle, a 95-degree angle, and a 135-degree angle. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please go down, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, watch another video, because why not? We're in quarantine. It's very knowledgeable, our videos, and relaxing, so I really hope you guys watch some more. Bye.